In this short clip, we will demonstrate how to use gastrostomy extension sets and how to care for them. There are two options of extension sets available for use with a button gastrostomy. The extension set used for pump feeding is narrower and has two purple caps on the Y end. If using the extension set for pump feeding, close the caps on the Y end. You can see the markings on the end of the tube where this gets inserted into the low-profile gastrostomy device. The extension set for bolus feeding is wider and has one end. At the end of the tube, you can see where it gets inserted into the low-profile gastrostomy tube. To insert the extension set, you line up the lock black marking on the extension set with the marking that's on the low-profile gastrostomy device. Once you get it lined up, you lock the extension set by turning the extension set 180 degrees, a half turn, so the black line on the extension set faces away from the black line on the feeding tube. Once the extension set is secure, you can commence feeding. Once finished, line up the black lines and remove the extension set. Insert the pump feeding extension set. You line up the two lines, gently insert this. Rotate the extension set 180 degrees. If there is a clip on the extension set, ensure this is open prior to feeding. You can now commence feeding via the extension set as appropriate. Once finished, line up the black locks and remove the extension set. Once you're finished using your extension sets, you remove them and wash them with hot soapy water. Ensure you have the clip of the feeding tube open. And use a syringe to plunge water down to ensure the extension sets are thoroughly cleaned. Once washed, leave the ends of the feeding tube open. Once washed, leave the extension sets to air dry. They can then be stored in a plastic container. Extension sets can be used for up to 1 month before they require to be replaced. Thank you for watching this short clip, produced and edited by NHS Fife Nutrition and Dietetic Department.